like, oh, hey, there's this Tripoint thing tonight. I'm like, oh.
Tripoint's pretty sick.
Okay, I'll go to that.
Tripoint is pretty sick.
I try to get out to whatever I can when I can, because I only get to see these melee peeps every so often.
Right, and it's the community that you build such a strong bond with that you always end up coming back to.
I was just talking with a newer kid earlier and realized that the guy who I played my very first tournament set ever with is at the venue right now. It was
no kidding.
It was Jeff, the good doctor.
Oh, Jeff Wah, the Jeff Wah.
Wah! I wonder if that joke has ever been made in his life.
I'm almost positive it's been overdone.
SIppin versus ORLY. I have no idea who SIppin is, but I know who ORLY is for sure.
Everyone should.
ORLY is... do you know what he's ranked right now? Like, he's always
third.
Up in the top 4.
Third.
All right, third. Behind Kells and Vro?
Michael.
Oh, right. I forgot about Michael, 41 billion.
Unfortunately, Vro is no longer with us. He took a trip to the SoCal area.
Right. I've been seeing his Twitter.
Figuring better things, I guess. But either way. So, as a Marth main, what do you think of this? Actually, you play Falcon too, so what do you think of this matchup?
So, I think that taking it to this stage was a mistake. Well, if he's really confident in his punish game, then this might not be a bad choice. But the thing is, if Captain Falcon gets a grab at about 30 or 40 here, you have no platforms to land on, and you kind of just get uppered into oblivion. Like, you're going to go off stage, you're going to eat several up airs, you'll probably get kneed.
There's a solid chance you are going to get kneed. Oh,
so,
man. Try to hug the
if you can
side,
get,
wasn't able to get
if you can get stuff like that, though, it really evens things out, and FD is a really good stage for it. But I don't know. That's not something I would necessarily rely on against a player as experienced as ORLY. I think that the better choice for this matchup is Battlefields. I think that the platforms give Marth a lot in his punish game, and they give him options to get out of the juggle combos. So that's my personal choice. But, I mean, SIppin's winning, so you can't fault winning.
Yeah, don't trust the process, I guess would be a good way of saying it. And, yeah, he's a stock ahead. Don't look now. And this is something that you see often from ORLY.
That's a really solid punish. He's got this lapped out, so he knows what he's doing.
He knows. Yeah, he's reacting to the DIs off of the aerials.
If ORLY had been the slightest bit patient on that get-up attack was easily killable, but actually got him with it, so I guess SIppin had the read. Okay. I like that forward tilt. Forward smash would have taken too long to come around by the time he reacted to it, so he's playing smart.
He knows his character.
Staying within his limits.
Right.
Ooh, that roll was scary. He should have wave dashed out and really should have gotten hit for it. I think ORLY didn't react in time.
So this is a dangerous spot for SIppin, as weird as it sounds, where SIppin can get into this point of complacency where ORLY is so seasoned in the deficit position where don't look now, but this could be a tie game after this
Falcon.
Sequence.
One grab, one stock is almost how this character works in this matchup.
Absolutely. Very volatile character.
After about right now, if ORLY gets a grab, it's over.
There it is.
Like that, he should, in theory, have the stock.
That was good survival DI there by SIppin.
Up throw, up tilt. Marth's always want it to work, and I don't blame them for going for it, because if you get that tipper up tilt, then it's huge and super, super juicy. But against Captain Falcon, there's actually almost no percentage range where it will ever work, and it only ever works on bad DI. So you usually actually just want to go for the tech chase situation there.
Yeah. Down throw knee is going to seal it for the second to last stock for SIppin.
SIppin should have grabbed.
SIppin's going to get very antsy here.
Ooh,
oh, that forward smash. That's it. Okay.
Okay, SIppin takes game 1.
Good stuff. Chris shaking it off. It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing. I've won sets 2-1 all the time.
All right. So, SIppin is probably banning Dreamland. Interesting. So, ORLY decides to go here. Maybe it's a stage that he prefers. Maybe they have different thinking on the matchup than I do. But, I mean, it makes a lot of sense in terms of the size of the stage horizontally. Sure. Captain Falcon loves to run.
He loves having that room. That's why Dreamland would be a great pick. I'm sure, like you said, he banned it.
Right.
But yeah,
and
Battlefield might be the next best thing.
Battlefield doesn't give Marth an awful lot off of up tilt. He has to actually be a lot more careful with how he places them. He can't cover the whole platform in one move. With any one of his moves, really, except for maybe like a fadeaway up air or something.
Yeah.
So it does limit his punish game a little bit, and the edge doesn't actually nerf Falcon's recovery at all because he can recover backwards.
That's a beautiful thing. What a great feature.
Ooh, that was a really good confirm. And, oh, wow. ORLY didn't DI that well enough. That was pretty survivable, I think.
Yeah, and that was also really weird because it wasn't an out-of-nowhere forward smash. I mean, it was there. He was popped up in the air for a solid second, so he should have known that. Either way, we are tied here. SIppin on the verge of making this upset, but see if ORLY has anything to say about it. See, like you were saying about the characters having their preferences in terms of stages, that also could be the same when we are talking about play styles, how aggressive, how defensive a certain player is, where Chris is a very aggressive player, and he likes those platforms to fall through, shield drop, and get some aerials in. So it could be something. All right, nice little dash dance grab.
All right. That's a really rough situation for Falcon to be in. I don't think SIppin capitalized quite as well as he could have.
Yeah.
What you should be doing there is getting up on the top platform so that you can... I mean, it's tricky because if he went there too early and telegraphed it, ORLY could have faded back. So, but in that situation, ideally, to cover that, you need to be on top platform and keeping the juggle going.
Right.
Because he landed all the way back down on the bottom and had no time to go back up.
Yeah, top platform for Marth is kind of a strange...
Whoa, that was a
position.
really good option coverage. It covered, like, everything that ORLY could do from that point, even though it looked like he was swinging randomly.
Yeah, Chris is kind of getting boxed in here in the corners. He's not really able to establish the neutral game quite as much this game as he was a game one.
I'm really liking that reverse forward air that SIppin was getting, but he gets zoned out with the back air, so he's on last stock now.
All right, now let's see how SIppin does in the deficit.
It's interesting. ORLY just kind of went to top platform and he's down airing. He's like, come at me, bro. I don't have to go down. You have to come down to me.
The Falcon mindset. I don't got to do nothing. Oh, that knee.
Oh, yeah. There was nothing there, and ORLY wanted there to be something there, so he kept going for it, but that's going to be a pretty strong punish. Probably not going to die considering how SIppin has been edge guarding. I think if I, as an inferior Marth, can be commenting at all on SIppin, I would say that his edge guard game is definitely not punishing enough.
Yeah, and that's it's rough getting battlefield. Yeah, Chris would retreat rather to top platform, and SIppin kind of got confused, kind of started retreating, got a little passive. Respected him in the top platform when...
I think he's respecting the fade back a little too much when he does
Marth
that.
can definitely punish that way more than he was doing it.
Right, like Chris was definitely committed in certain moments there, and he wasn't going in for that easy like forward air back off the stage kind of stuff to keep him in edge guard. He's just getting one up air and then kind of waiting to see what he does from top platform. And Captain Falcon can move off top platform, like. Maybe if that was a Peach and you're letting her go on top platform, it's like, okay, well, how are you going to get down from there? But Falcon can do it.
Peach on top platform is a little dangerous.
Falcon can do it. So that's a good start. And I mean, I'm actually surprised that this stage wasn't banned. I personally think that this is Marth's strongest stage in the game. That's controversial, but what is not controversial is that it is probably Falcon's worst stage in the game. So totally a good choice, and honestly, I don't know what else ORLY would have had to ban that's better than this one.
Yeah, especially in a Game 3 situation, you would see a lot of those stages are going to be null and void. So, yeah, strange. Chris...
I'm not sure I agree with those full hops. Ban. I think Chris could have gotten in on that. He ends up getting in with a gentleman, which is fine.
A little bit of a delayed need from ledge, but he gets it. Fourth smash from the clouds. Sometimes that works.
I'm sure Chris is giggling about that. I didn't see his reaction on camera, but...
Yeah, I take that L sometimes. That happens all the time.
Right. Coming back and, like, eating a back air or something from spawn is just like, oh.
Especially when it evens it up just that quickly. You wanted to take that stock so much further.
Right.
Just evened it up.
It's like, whew, okay, I did it. I won the advantage. I lost the advantage.
Oh, man. All right, SIppin starting to get a little aggressive with his trades. Chris seeing that, just calling him out on.
Yeah, and I think Chris is recognizing that SIppin isn't doing a great job of covering him when he's on top platform. Like, those just like repeated down airs that he was doing on top platform, those are not a thing. Like, all you have to do is wait for one of those to go down and then up air him.
That's just the top player knowing what your habits are late into a set.
Right, and ORLY will do silly stuff to expose you when he sees it.
Oh, that's still not many. Not many mid-level players are ready for that. That Falcon.
And again, there should have been a hitbox in between ORLY and the ledge there. There was only one option for him to take. Even if it missed, like, he should have gone for like a down tilt or something.
Right.
So gets the forward smash hit 100 and who knows what.
I believe that was a 160 if I looked at it right. All right, SIppin has an opportunity.
Well, oh, wow. Okay. He almost didn't punish that at all. ORLY could have gotten out if he had gotten his dash right. Oh, nipple spike. Yikes.
Ow. I felt that.
Whew.